My dear friends, human life often moves between extremes. Some days we chase pleasure, comfort, recognition, and success as if they are the only things that matter. Other days we reject life itself, feeling burdened, tired, or guilty for wanting anything at all. We swing between craving and resistance, hope and disappointment, excitement and exhaustion. This movement between extremes is not accidental. It is the natural condition of an untrained mind. More than 2,500 years ago, the Buddha saw this pattern clearly. He did not arrive at this understanding through theory or belief, but through direct experience. His insight gave birth to one of the most profound teachings ever offered to humanity, the Middle Path. Before awakening, Siddhartha Gautama lived a life surrounded by luxury, pleasure, and protection. Every comfort was provided. Yet despite this abundance, dissatisfaction quietly followed him. He saw aging, sickness, and death, and realized that pleasure could not protect him from suffering. So he turned in the opposite direction. He left his palace and embraced extreme asceticism. He starved his body, suppressed his senses, and pushed himself to the edge of death. Still, liberation did not arise. At that critical moment, the Buddha understood something subtle but revolutionary. Suffering does not end by feeding desire, and it does not end by punishing the body. Both are rooted in attachment. One clings to pleasure. The other clings to the idea of purity through pain. Both are extremes. Wisdom lies in neither. This realization became the middle path, not a compromise, not weakness, but a precise alignment with reality. The middle path teaches us to see things as they are, not as we want them to be and not as we fear them to be. It is the path of balance guided by insight. It does not deny the world and it does not drown in it. It walks through it with awareness. The Buddha later described the middle path in practical terms as the Noble Eightfold Path. This is not a moral commandment, nor a ritual obligation. It is a complete training of how to see, think, speak, act, live, and relate to the mind itself. Right understanding is the beginning. It is seeing that all conditioned things are impermanent. That clinging leads to suffering. That peace arises not from control, but from letting go. Without this understanding, even good intentions can become harmful. Right intention follows naturally. It is the intention of renunciation, not in the sense of rejecting life, but in releasing obsession. It is the intention of goodwill, wishing well-being for oneself and others. It is the intention of harmlessness, choosing not to add suffering to the world. Right speech brings balance into communication, speaking truthfully, kindly, and at the right time. Avoiding lies, harsh words, gossip, and meaningless chatter. Speech is powerful. When unbalanced, it wounds. When mindful, it heals. Right action guides the body, avoiding harm, respecting life, and acting with integrity. The middle path does not demand perfection. It asks for awareness and responsibility. Right livelihood extends this balance into how we earn and sustain life. Work that does not exploit, deceive, or destroy. Work done with purpose rather than obsession. In modern life, this teaching is more relevant than ever. Right effort is often misunderstood. It is not forcing the mind, and it is not laziness. It is the balanced energy that prevents unwholesome states from arising, abandons those that have arisen, cultivates wholesome states, and maintains them without tension. Right mindfulness is the heart of the middle path. Awareness of the body, feelings, mind, and mental objects as they truly are. Not judging, not clinging, not resisting, just knowing. Right concentration stabilizes the mind, not dullness, not rigidity, but steady, relaxed attention. Like a lamp protected from wind, illuminating clearly. Together, these elements form the middle path in action. In daily life, the middle path begins with how we relate to desire. Desire itself is not evil. The Buddha did not teach hatred of pleasure. He taught understanding of attachment. When pleasure becomes a condition for happiness, suffering is guaranteed. When pleasure is experienced with awareness, it loses its power to bind. The middle path allows enjoyment without dependence. You can enjoy food without greed, comfort without laziness, success without arrogance, loss without despair. Moderation is central. The Buddha advised eating to sustain the body, not to entertain the senses, sleeping enough to support clarity, not to escape awareness, speaking when beneficial, remaining silent when words add nothing. This moderation is not restriction. It is freedom from excess. In meditation, the middle path becomes especially visible. Many practitioners struggle because they approach meditation with extremes. Some force concentration, becoming tense and frustrated. Others drift into passivity, mistaking dullness for peace. The Buddha taught a middle way of gentle effort, alert but relaxed, focused but kind. When thoughts arise, they are not enemies. When distractions appear, they are not failures. Awareness itself is success. The middle path also transforms how we relate to emotions. Most people live in extremes with emotion, either suppressing feelings out of fear or expressing them without restraint. The Buddha taught neither suppression nor indulgence. He taught observation. When anger arises, know it as anger. Feel its energy without feeding it. See its impermanent nature. In this way, anger loses its authority. The same is true for fear, desire, sadness, and joy. In the modern world, extremes have become normalized. Overworking is praised. Burnout is ignored. Endless entertainment is encouraged. Silence is feared. The middle path offers a radical alternative, a life of balance, clarity, and inner stability. It teaches us to work diligently without losing ourselves, to rest without guilt, to enjoy technology without addiction, to practice spirituality without ego. The Buddha said that the middle path leads to vision and knowledge. It leads to peace. It leads to awakening, because it removes the roots of suffering rather than decorating them. Walking the middle path is not about reaching a destination. It is about how each moment is lived. Each choice made with awareness strengthens wisdom. Each reaction seen clearly weakens ignorance. My dear friends, the middle path is always available, in every breath, in every decision, in every response. Not too tight, not too loose, balanced, awake, compassionate. This is not an ancient philosophy. It is a living path. That is the Buddha's teaching. That is the middle path. Namo Buddhaya.